Alright, filmorago. You're going to open the app, choose create a new video, then go to my library, then go to whichever app you're using to record, and it'll pull up all the videos you have in that app. Pick the app you want to edit. It'll bring you to the next screen. From that screen, you're going to either add the clip or you can trim. From here, you can choose if you want to add the whole video. Just click add at the bottom right, or you see the white lines on each side of the blue line. You can bring it back a little bit, cut the end of the video off, or the beginning, like if you don't want to have that part in your video. You can also do it once you get into the next part. But starting out, if you only want to add a part of it, go ahead and fast forward or rewind what part you want to put off, and it will just add the sections between the two white bars. So that's pretty helpful. This is the class video documents, day 1. I'm going to cut off the part of where we were standing, so it starts right about here where we were running. Perfect. Now push to go, and I'm now ready to edit. Let me move this out of the way. Okay, let's go through all the icons. First is themes. This is something you'll probably never ever use, especially in gaming, because it's going to add this stuff on your screen. It's got a bunch of different themes. All of it's just going to get in the way, so just ignore that. Next, we'll go to music. This is you go click music, go to your library, any MP3 files you have downloaded you can choose from, add it to it. Once you add it, you can pick how long it's going to play by moving it. Next, this is transitions. If you have more than one clip to make a video of, you can use the transitions to make it do stuff in between the two videos. Sorry about that. Alright, where were we? Ratio and crop. This is if you want to size it different. You can change all these different sizes. Add frame, blah blah blah. I wouldn't worry about any of that right now, if ever. Okay, now we got editor tools. This is the most important part. First, we got the trim clip button. Go into it, and just like whenever you was first choosing the video, you can fast forward or rewind from the beginning or the end to cut or add places to your videos. So if you got like 3 parts of the video that you want to add and make one video of, just like cut some parts out, just simply make 3 small sections, make 3 and then add them together. But for now, just cut off the ends and beginnings, don't worry too much. This is the crop. You can zoom in and see stuff up close. It's helpful whenever you want to go back and look at stuff or zoom in on something, but it's not a necessity. You can see, you pinch it and bring it in or pull it out to make it zoom in and out. Next is subtitles. This is one of the most important things. You just put add subtitle, write your little phrase, which you know is going to be easy as number 1. Then go to your font. You got these different fonts you can choose from. Make sure it's something that's easy to read, nothing too thin or too crazy. Stick with Arial if you're not for sure. Then you can choose a different color, and you can, once added, you can make it bigger. Then on the left you have which ways you want to show on your screen. Star Wars. That one is glitch. That's what I use in my intro. Then you got flash, typer. Typer's good for explaining things to the video. And you just choose one of those and it shows which way that phrase, that subtitle will show up. Pretty simple, eh? Whichever one you like best, use it. Just make sure it's easy to read. And you can make it play longer. Like you see on my white timeline, when I was adding it, add 2 red dots, make them farther apart. That determines how long that it's going to show on the screen. Alright, next is PIP, add another picture. You go pick any picture, put it on your screen, size it, blah blah blah, and then the 2 red dots, however long you want it to play, separate those that far. So that's going to play a few seconds. It's pretty simple. If you want 2 pictures at the same time, place one, put it where you want it, then place the other one. Like you can see, I got subscribed here, but I want the thumb at the same time, so the exact same time, I'll click the thumb, put it where I want it, make sure it ain't too big, bada boom, bada bam, bam. So now you know how to add subtitles, you know how to pretty much do everything already. There's a few more things I'm going to show you. Make sure you got it down smooth. Just looking through my pictures. I keep some pictures. The ones that I use the most I keep. The ones I don't use often I end up deleting. See, I put that on there just for looks. Next is voiceover. What I'm doing now. If you want to voice over your video, use it. You can always erase and start over. The first one on the left is the sound of when you recorded the video. The middle one's the music. And the last one is the voiceover. So if you have music and a voiceover and background sound, you can even them out. These really backgrounds, nothing you really worry about. You can add snow and stuff. It's cool to the effects, but get the hang of using the editor and then add stuff like that. There's the filters. Here's more. I forgot what the name of this tab is. It's the one right after filters. The balloon, column, like that. But you got all these cool little things you can add. With a little time, you make your video great. That was overlays. This one is elements. No, this one is titles. I'm sorry. This is good for your intro. Use this like to say, hey, it's VZ99, because it looks real fancy, and then use subtitles for the rest of it. All of them is really good. Next one is speed. If there's certain parts of the video you want to speed up like this, there's 3 different speeds. Kind of fast, fast, and super fast. Then the white's what the normal speed of what you recorded it. Then you got the blues, which are slow, or kind of slow, and very slow, and it can slow shit down a lot. So if you're running from one place to another, don't want people to watch 4 minutes of just running, you can speed through it. Or like at the document battle, you want to slow it down so everybody can see exactly what happened. You can slow it down. So make sure you remember that. This is rotate. You can rotate your screen. I don't know. I've never had to use it. I don't know a situation you would, but it's nice to know it's there if you ever do need it. This one is adjust. You really ain't going to have to mess with this much because the game changes the brightness and stuff due to everything, so everything looks good. But if you ever do, here's where it's at. If you ever mess with something and don't know where it's at, push cancel. Don't push OK. So that way everything resets. Then the last one's duplicate. It'll just duplicate everything you just had. Add to that video. I'll delete that. So we're done. We edited our video. We're going to push save up at the top right hand corner. Once it gets to 100%, it'll pop up and give you the option to share it to Facebook, save it to your camera roll, share it to YouTube.